Hello everyone, I'm Justin, and for today's video, we're diving into the Grand Blue. College. It is a time in your life where you find the meaning of life, learn skills that will help you in your future career, and of course, get blackout drunk and start running naked. When I first heard about this anime called Grand Blue, I wasn't expecting much. Yet another anime where some guys join a club and learn some really specific skills about a hobby. So you can imagine my surprise when, as soon as our main character enters the scuba diving shop, he's greeted by several rowdy, drunken, naked men and joins the naked party. Just for a moment you got me fooled, guys. I was really thinking that Grand Blue was a scuba diving anime. Most of the time, authors tend to make animes around the high school years. You can clearly see this in the amount of high school rom-coms that we get shoved into our faces each year. This is based on the idea that for most Japanese people, high school are the golden years in their youth, when you first find love, meet lifelong friends, and do some crazy shenanigans. But for everyone else in the world, I think we can all agree that college is when the party really starts. You join different groups, get shit-faced every weekend, and enjoy your last moments of freedom before you become another cog in the corporate machine. So it is refreshing to find an anime that depicts this situation so perfectly and in such a funny way. While saying that Grand Blue is a scuba diving anime can be debatable, there is no denying that this is a comedy anime, and honestly, it is one of the funniest ones I have ever watched. Club initiations filled with drinking competitions, mixers where all the guys try to sabotage each other, awkward situations with girls, dumb school events, part-time jobs, summer competitions, and of course, just the right amount of diving. This anime has everything you would expect in a college comedy and more. The story follows Yori, a freshman at Isu University, as he goes to his uncle's scuba diving shop called Grand Blue, which will serve as his new residence while in university. But as soon as he opens the door, he is greeted by a group of naked drunken men that make him join them. Later on, we found out that those guys are members of the diving club, and the shop serves as a point of gathering for them. Add up to the mix another unfortunate soul, two cousins / love interests, wait what? And a sexy senpai, and you have the perfect group. As the story leads you to believe, this is supposed to be a diving anime, but soon we found out that most of the story revolves around the guys getting drunk and doing some stupid activities, like tracking a friend that is planning to have sex with his girlfriend and ruin the night for him, because if you're not getting it, no one's getting it. Or pranking your friend by changing the decoration in the room. Classic college pranks that anyone can relate to and will always make you laugh. After just a single episode, you will realize that you found a gold mine of comedy. The beats, the interactions, the faces, the unnecessary male nudity. Every single thing that happens is molded to make it relatable for any college student, as well as to find the sweet spot in comedy where it is not too cringe but also not overboard. We have the usual situations. Club drinking, which always starts with an upperclassman making the rookies drink copious amount of alcohol. A school event, which in this case became a beauty pageant, where of course one of the guys ends up dressing as a girl. Getting different jobs to pay for a trip to Okinawa, and finally, the summer trip. There is always something different and interesting happening in the story that becomes a funny situation that anyone can relate to. On the romance side of things, we're first led to believe that Iori will be looking for a romantic relationship with his cousin Nanaka, only to soon find out that she's a siscon. So of course, Iori's only possible choice for a romantic relationship is his other cousin, Chisa. Really, not the sexy senpai or the other non-family related girl, but your actual cousin. But Justin, they are not technically related by blood. Shut up! Chisa has a love-hate relationship with Iori, which ends up putting him in a lot of funny situations, especially when every male in the university is hating on him for being close to her. You will find out that in this story, anyone without a girlfriend will do anything to make people with girlfriends to be as miserable as possible. And of course, as in any good anime that focuses on the sea, beach, and college, the story couldn't be completed without some good fan service. And I am not talking about the big-breasted girls showing their bikinis, but a more transcendental type of fan service. Oh my god, is that an Evangelion reference? But after everything is said and done, you need to remember something. Grand Blue is a diving anime. And oh boy, when we get to see those moments, they are worth it.
これが水の中。俺の知らなかった世界。
Yes, the comedy is on point. The waifus are always welcome. But having that moment when you're underwater looking at this completely different world, that is when the story shows its beautiful side. Whenever they go diving is when you see the beautiful scenery that otherwise would be lost in this story. And although it may be brief, they teach important lessons for any novice divers, such as the different sign languages using during diving, the importance of looking at your environment, and being mindful of your oxygen tank. Those magical moments when you're alone in the deep sea are what makes Grand Blue a diving anime. And with that said, we come to the conclusion of this anime review. What did you guys thought of Grand Blue? Let me know in the comments below. Until then, see you guys next time.